Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Judith, and on this channel, we're going to talk about money. Yes, taboo, right? Yes, we're going to talk about money and financial freedom and what it means to leave a legacy. So, I'm a first generation immigrant. Why do I want to talk about money? A topic that we don't talk much about in our communities. I'm starting to ponder a lot about retirement. I see my kids growing up, and I'm thinking a lot about I don't want to be old and a burden to them. I want to be equipped in a way that as I get older, I'm able to take care of myself physically or financially, one way or the other. And then also, I hopefully I will have trained my kids, trained my children to be financially literate enough so that I am not so much of a burden for them. Guess what? It's very expensive to have to take care of the elderly. We don't want to talk too much about nursing home, about retirement home. But as a first generation, I have nobody ahead of me who is living like that. I had a wake up call. I had a wake up call because I remember how far I came from, how far I had come from, and where I was now. I had a wake up call because I found no joy in seeing the Amazon truck pull off my house every day with something. It's not because you can afford it that you must have it, right? So I started thinking about where I came from, and seriously, I asked myself, so what now? I started thinking about ways I can give my children some of the lessons that I've learned and that I continue to learn, and find a way to enable them to think differently, to think transformatively. But it starts by being intentional, right? So it started by being intentional. It started with making a decision. That's why today being my birthday, I had this appointment with myself, and I told myself it's scary. Nobody wants to put themselves in a situation on all that. But I'm bracing myself because I need to let my voice out. Because if I can inspire one person to think differently, to start taking actions, to make those changes that they need to make. Tomorrow is not promised, but we need to be impactful today. We need to leave our mark. So if I can use this platform to inspire even one person, if I can take this journey with at least one person, and we all have the next generation thinking a little bit differently, acting a little bit differently, and living a little bit more intentionally, then I'm good. I'm starting this journey. I did a lot of things right, I did a lot of things wrong, but I'm learning every day and I'm getting better every day just because I made a conscious decision to be intentional about my finances, to be intentional about my goals, to be intentional about raising my children in a way that I leave them a legacy, to be intentional about a lifestyle that transforms me and the people around me, and to be intentional about giving back. This is my journey I want to share. This is my experience, and I'm still going. So I'm inviting you, join me, and let's talk about money. Let's break those limitations. Let's remove the fears that stop a lot of us from taking the first step to financial independence. So when I talk legacy, I talk about not just the financial side of things, but about the type of things I can be doing around my children or around other people so that I can leave an impact, especially my children, being intentional about my lifestyle, being intentional about every action that I take for my physical health, for my mental health, be intentional about the family activities we can have and taking those learning, teaching moment and just passing a message. I have this strong feeling because my father left us with an amazing legacy that I will have the opportunity to share with you. And today, I can only strive for something better for my children because he set the standard, he set the threshold. I can't go back, I have to move forward. So, what's my excuse? What is my excuse? I have to think, I have to make that decision, and I have to take steps that I need to take to change my life and to educate the next generation. So yes, it was not too long ago when I came across this community um, movement called the FIRE movement, Financial Independence, Retire Early. And at first I was like, I've seen these young kids retiring at 30 years old, retiring. And at first was like, no, okay, it's too late for me now. I can't retire at 30. When did I start working like fully? So I cannot be retiring now. But then the more I look into it, I found out it wasn't that complicated. And I had already done a lot of things right. So it made me to think I can actually retire. Maybe not at 30 because today, like I said, I'm 43, but with early retirement is my future. So when I started thinking like that, I started making different decisions about my life, about money. Like tomorrow is not promised for anybody. But at the same time, tomorrow, you know, is happening, whether you want it, whether you're prepared or not. It's not just in my community that we don't talk about money. A lot of families don't talk about money. So my goal really is to remove the taboo around money. I'm here now doing this because I set a goal and I know I really want to do this and I set a goal. It's not going to be easy, but it's possible. Financial independence is possible. Financial freedom is possible. Yes. So tell me what you think. Do you want to be on this journey with me or you want to follow me on my journey? Come on, let's do this. So like and comment below and tell me what you think and tell me your plans. And let's talk about money. Let's talk about money unapologetically, okay? Talk to you next time.